Welcome to a episode of Forward for Thought. We lost track.
What episode are we on?
Is it 6?
What is the topic of today's conversation on Forward for Thought?
Embarrassment. We are going to talk about
Embarrassment. Oh, wow. This is an interesting conversation. How has embarrassment shown up for you in your life? I mean, like, is there a certain thing that has historically been the way that you have been embarrassed?
I mean, one time we were practicing for this embarrassing, like, bug play in 2nd grade.
A bug play?
Like, where we all were basically bugs and we had to dress up as them and sing on a stage.
Feels right.
But then COVID came and luckily we were safe.
You didn't have to do the bug play.
I didn't.
But what was embarrassing about having to be a bug?
Because the songs were so cheesy.
Oh, cheesiness
like,
can be connected to embarrassment.
We are marching or something like that.
We are marching or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I want to understand, because embarrassment is interesting as a thing that we experience because often it's just connected to fear. Why do people fear embarrassment?
I mean, I'm pretty sure before phones were invented, it wasn't that embarrassing because then you couldn't record your failure.
Oh, the old days where failure didn't get recorded. I like this. Keep going. But now that we can record our trying to do something, but maybe not doing it perfectly well or great at the beginning, that creates anxiety. Are you yawning in an episode of Forward for Thought?
I'm tired.
What kind of a co-host are you, sir?
Technically, I am the host. It's called Forward for Thought.
Technically,
Thank you very much.
You are the host and I am the co-host. I want to get to the bottom of this because this is an important thing. So, the only way that we can grow, literally the only way we can grow, is by doing new things.
I mean, yeah, but like, just imagine every newspaper, every video on the, like, in the entire world, well, not in the entire world, but like, every video is of you doing the exact, not doing the exact same thing, but doing the exact same thing that embarrassed you like 20 years ago, and it never...
It just, there's always a record, is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's always a record of something that you have done that is embarrassing.
The internet doesn't forget. I am positive of that. Here's the thing, though, because I have myself embarrassed myself plenty of times. And you know what the antidote to embarrassment is?
If you are embarrassed, like, laugh with them.
Laugh with it. Like, the thing is, I have plenty of times stuck my foot in my mouth, done something that was... You haven't heard the saying, you put your foot in your mouth?
No. I mean, I have personally, but,
You mean you've actually put your literal foot in your mouth, or you've heard the saying, put your foot in your mouth?
No, I've literally put my toes in my mouth.
Okay, this is a different episode, and we need to wait until next time to get into that. Okay, so putting your foot in your mouth is just like saying something that you shouldn't have said, or that when you say it, you're like, oh my goodness, I'm embarrassed for having, I'm embarrassed for having said it. But when you do, and you can be like, oh my goodness, what a nerd I am for having made that mistake, or oh wow, I fell, I can make fun of myself a little bit for having fallen, then you create power in the thing that you have embarrassment for instead of it being something you might have shame for.
Yeah, like, if you like, at a play, you mess up and you run off the stage, that is not what you are supposed to do.
What are you supposed to do?
Just like, oh my gosh. Like,
own it.
Own it.
Own
laugh.
it. Just laugh. Right?
Yeah, if you laugh, everybody else is gonna laugh and maybe it won't go on a million videos.
Who cares if it goes on a million videos? That's the point I'm trying to make. If it goes on a bunch of videos and you can be in on the joke, then you've created power from that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing. What I want more than anything is to make sure that you never hold yourself back from trying something new for fear of embarrassing yourself. Because the only way that you're going to become who you were meant to be, the only way that you're going to become a bigger, different, stronger version of yourself is by putting yourself into situations that you have not previously had success in, which means you're likely going to fail at first. And that failure is a thing that's going to make you stronger, going to actually teach you what you need to do to get better next time. All right. Anything else we should leave these fine humans in a movie theater with? Did everyone get a refill on their popcorn? I hope so. What else? What else should we tell these fine folks before we say goodbye? Well, if you don't think the price of admission was covered with this little segment, I don't know what's wrong with you. Fort Hollis, I love you, brother. With that, ladies, gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us in a theater. We appreciate you, and until next time.
We're still working on the...
We don't have a tagline yet?
No.
Gosh, we need a tagline.
We're also still working on the
theme song?
The intro.
The intro.
And the theme song.
We need a theme song, we need an intro, we need a tagline. All right, until next week,